Water, and Gold Coast have actually just about got it back onto even terms. So you're right, they need to go a little bit more defensive once Naipanui's not around.
West Coast.
Business-like focus going. Weller lets it slip through his hands. Shuey strong enough to go back to Gaff and bounces it down towards Liam Ryan. Stays in for the live wire. Good kick to the advantage of Darling, and the free kick has been picked out.
I know no one wants to be stepped around. I'll come back on that.
Little birthday gift from the umpire, but Darling doesn't become the game's first multiple goal kicker.
Coaches always talk about not being stepped.
Ainsworth ran his full measure. Lemons got rid of his opponent. How so? Umpire says play on, and he chips it inside. What a great...
You just saw them running in waves there.
Very deliberate approach from Ben King. Strokes it through. Goal umpire doesn't move. And the Suns with the first goal explode at some stage in this second half, Ben Ainsworth. Bit of a will-of-the-wisp type when he plays forward for the Suns. King again the target. At ground level, Lemons gave Sexton a bit of room to work with across the face. And
that's just back to the top of the square and just hope that you've got the team rules that somebody's going to be there.
Gives it everything, plenty of height as well. Allows Kennedy to create the contest. Off hands Harbrow. Powell. Penetrating low kick. Got stuck by McGovern. There's Ainsworth. A little no look at a Lemons. Over the top. Fiorini had to be quick. There's men over, and Day kicks another one. The Gold Coast Suns opening up a margin.
Where they didn't quite get it right. West Coast went coast to coast, straight down the other end. But right now, they are defending.
Monday, time to acclimatise. Couple of training sessions here on the Gold Coast as Greenwood hacks a kick out, not far enough for Day, had to be quick, found Holman, can he finish it off across his body? His teammates let you know he can.
And here it is, just an inside ball that was won by the Coasters, and a snap round the body, and the Gold Coast have got themselves in a position that they do not want to look at.
Jack Darling, off hands was Bowes. He's had a pretty good game down back. Tumbles the kick only as far as Shuey, who's racking them up tonight, the captain, and sends it wide to 22 disposals and a couple of goals in round one against Melbourne. Won't quite get the distance here. Plenty of Suns there trying to punch it through, and Jetta on his wrong side. Back onto his right boot. Did he get enough elevation on it? He did. Waits it perfectly over Bowes. From that wide angle, this one a lot straighter for Dom Sheed. Gives it everything, comes around on the arc and bending towards that goal square. Here for Hanley though. And look, all alone after that effort earlier, McPherson should have got a free kick for the arm chop, and the decision comes late. Advantage here for Lukosius. Stealing forward, the youngster. Look at that for a finish. Cheeky from the Suns.
Been exceptional at times, Jared. He's pushing forward. Should have got the first free kick there. McPherson, I thought, a little bit of high contact. Got the push in the back, so he got the one that he probably deserved. But that is just a nice, classy finish from the Gold Coast is showing. It's just so much better than West Coast.
Ruck work from Naipanui, trying to turn it around. Found Yo and straight onto the chest of Allen. That's nearly 50. It is. Doesn't waste any time either. And they do finally find a goal in this third term.
Both sides. It was Naipanui to Yo. Yo should have been stopped. And then
another entry.
Oh.
King nearly. Ainsworth again clean. Couldn't get the handball beyond Kelly though. And Barris dragged that back in. He's under the pump here. Suns thinking they're going to get a free kick. He just dragged himself off the footy in the end, and the umpire let things roll. Just long enough for Barris. High contact there on Rao though. Elliot Yo a little too aggressive, and he's in danger of giving away 50 here.
Thank you, boys.
There's plenty of feeling here as the young Suns serve it up to the West Coast Eagles. There was plenty going on after he got the free kick there, so he's getting his breath back. The teenager, a young gun. How's the finish? It is perfection from Matt Rowell, who's got a couple of goals tonight. And
the Suns at this stage, I mean, this went on and on and on and on. The umpires could have picked out a few free kicks here, but they were waiting for an absolute decapitation, and I think they finally got one. There it was. The hammer came down from Elliot Yo, and then he was thrown into the dust. And they're up for the fight right now, the Suns.
Able to go long down the line. Hearn trying to control it. Knows he has backup out the back. It stays in, but high contact from Sexton. A little sloppy on McGovern. It's threatening to kick off again here. McGovern wants some more. In fact, Sexton's going to be reported for that.
He's on report. It's a free kick. Jared, go. It's a free kick. It's on report.
Don't lose away here.
What are you doing, Cam? Where are you going?
Came in on. Might have just copped him along the ear there.
Hey, Jared.
He relaxed the arm, didn't he?
I think McGovern might have just thrown himself around a little.
Four.
And a bit of a shank there from Redden gave his opposite number, Fiorini, a chance. Should have really hit Sexton on the chest. Sent him wide. Oh, that's a free kick. McGovern trying to get his own back.
There's your payback, Speedy.
Pushed him over the line. Hey, I've got... Sam, don't give it away. Please, come back here. 10 minutes. Alex.
Go around on his left.
Oh, no. He's going the banana, and he's not going to register.
You're right, Speedy, though. That was that could have been a lot more damaging than probably what it was.
Oh, I remember Plugger did that to me at Moorabbin one day. Nasty.
You stayed down for a while?
Oh, and I got moved, I think.
It's his teammates to get on the move. Need to stick the mark nearly here. At ground level, siren about to sound. Sexton beats the siren, but can only register the behind. But it's a handy margin, isn't it? Handy lead, or do they keep going the same way?
Just keep going, Speedy, keep going.
Naitanui, though, out of the ruck. Puts it out in front of Yo. Took on his man. Towards the goal square, Kennedy against Collins. Liam Ryan off hands. Up and down in the one spot. And he goes after it again, does Ryan. Naitanui's followed up after the ruck contest, asking for high contact. Miller, anywhere will do, but it breaks the way of Gaff. A low kick, and Collins is waiting. Takes front position again. Rao reading the bounce best. Sets it up for King to attack against three Eagles. Brought to ground level for Miller, and that's a clever kick to Ainsworth.
Just saw Ainsworth.
Injuries have held him back at times in his young career, Ben Ainsworth. Playing forward right now, this would be a very handy goal, but comes back into the corridor.
Dangerous.
Risky kick. Powell brought it to ground level. Here's Ainsworth lurking with intent. Couldn't kick the set shot, but on the run he does. Going to be hard to catch now, the Suns.
Play on, and then Lewis played on. Didn't really have an option. Kicked it to a kid under pressure. And this forward half pressure.
Day flicks it outside 50. Anderson steps around Duggan. Have a shot, son. And the youngster does, and he won't register. On rushing Sexton, who thumped it on the outside for Lukosius. Busts the tackle of Naitanui. And steadies on that right boot, drifting across Gaff. Here comes Lemons again. Fiorini to the voice of King on his wrong side. Can he skim it through? Not. Ainsworth wants it deep. Sexton happy to give him every chance. One out with McGovern. Ainsworth comes down with it and finishes. He's kicked two in this final term. And they can start thinking about singing that team song, can't they?
The Gold Coast, they've got a very young and inexperienced side. They dropped a couple of senior players, a few senior...
So far this season, Cripps to the voice. Petrocelli turns on the afterburners, ran about 20 and couldn't quite. Heavy contact, and Eagles still down. Beautifully weighted kick for Day. And Shuey in the wars tonight. Day's kick finds McPherson in the hole.
And hopefully that'll come across a fair hit, but I'm not sure it will. We'll have to have a look at that one again, but just the physical contact and pressure that they're putting on the West Coast players.
Yeah, that was just an accident.
Bit of a head, but that's...
Gold Coast with 90 points, West Coast with less than 50. Who saw this coming?
Again.
Oh, he'll be up and about. Don't know about that. It's a great get, but again, we talk about Sam Day.
It's like a pretty tough assignment this season, Moons. As Kelly picks up a minor score, off the post.
Very hard over the last few years to get to this position to really compete against the top teams.
Would have been fitting if he wound up with the final possession, but it broke the way of Duggan in the end. Top of the goal square, and Ryan looking for a late consolation. Live long in the memory for the Gold Coast Suns. Their 200th game as a club is a ripper. Matt Rowell, Noah Anderson are winners for the first time in the AFL. What a scalp for Stewie Dew in round 2.
Absolutely incredible, Jared. I mean, to keep West...